Hello guys and welcome back. As you already know, I got the hood on. I was just playing around, messing around with the headlight that I got, and here's how it goes. So the fitment is actually really good on the headlight. Everything lines up pretty good. Let me show you around how I close the hood. So once the hood is closed, everything looks perfect. All the corners light up. Had a little issue with this headlight right here. When I unpacked it, it was broken, so I had to return it, unfortunately, but they did send me a replacement. It should be here today. The reason why I need to line all this little stuff up is because paint takes a while to do, so you gotta schedule that ahead of time, and that way everything is lined up, so when the parts like the hood and the bumper will get back from the paint, it's all lined up. I don't have to tweak it around or bend something by mistake just because it wasn't lined up. So it looks like I don't have to be hammering anything out. Everything went perfect, so that means the frame is good. So I got scheduled the next 2 days. I'll take these two parts to paint. It should take about a week and I should get them back. The whole time I was fixing this car, never really pay attention to this piece right here, which is the reinforcement, and in the corner of my eye I always thought this was a little scratch, wasn't a big deal, but turns out it's actually a crack all the way through. So that's a no-go for me. I'm not gonna be leaving this or salvaging this. That's bad. When I hadn't purchased one and paid for overnight delivery, since I want everything lined up, because I need this new piece to be placed in order for me to line the bumper up with the hood and the headlight and everything like that. You just never know. Other piece might be a little bit off here or there. So funny part about that, it did came in, and this is what I got. So it is here, but this is the funniest packaging I ever seen. I mean, why not just put it in a box, right? But anyways, it is here. I'm gonna do some unboxing right now. I will be replacing it with the front one, the bed one. So that's gonna be all taken care of. And here it goes. Old is off, new is on. Now I'm happy. This one is in very good used shape. No cracks, no dents, no anything like that. Just a few little minor scratches from normal wear. Time for me to get this bumper fitted and see how everything lines up before I give it to the paint guy. So my other headlight came in. I installed it. Everything lines up really good. I'm really happy with how everything works. It will be time for me in a second to take the hood back off and the bumper to take it to the paint guy. So I'm ready with that. It's been a good morning. Everything lines up really good, as you can see. Everything is perfect. So hopefully the paint guy can do my paint and work within 1 week period. It's kind of cold outside right now, so might take a little more time, but hopefully he can do it in a week. After this is off, later on today, I have a guy coming in. He will weld the radiator support in place for me. That way it's gonna be out of the way, and maybe even later on I can start on the interior, taking the dashboard off and knocking those things out. Still waiting for my driver's airbag, but not too bad. Check this out, guys. Amazing news, guys. Took off the parts, they're off to paint, ready to go. So that's gonna get done. My guy that was supposed to weld the radiator support did came in. Great job. And here's some footage from that. And these are the results after welding. I'm really happy about it. Really happy how it turned out, even though right now it might not look like it, because he did the welding, all the points on all the sides. Same thing with that side. Perfect. Lines up. It was a nice job. Everything was perfect. All I will have to do later on is just remove this filth excess from there, from the weld marks, and then maybe coat it with some black primer, clean it all nice and up, and it's gonna look amazing. So I'm not even mad about it. Everything is good. So he did that. I went ahead and started taking some stuff from the interior. Let me show you one funny thing about it. This piece, I just took it off earlier when the car had arrived, way before. It was just laying under the car, so you guys didn't see it. I thought I was gonna eventually take off the front fenders, but they had no damage and I had no reason to take them off, so I kinda, and one of the screws are underneath behind this piece, so that will go back in. Look at the seat, guys. So I called the dealer about the seat. They told me you do not need to replace the whole seat if the airbag pops. You can just replace the airbag, so I will be buying that. And also, once you take this off, it has two zippers in the back. You unzip it, it slides out, and all you do is just buy a new cover from a dealer, new piece. It's all matched to the old one. So I did order that. That was on special order, so I'm gonna replace that and that will be done. No harm done. Anyways, this is styrofoam, guys, with some masking tape. Quality Japanese factory job right here. Hey, at least they didn't lie about the speakers on the inside. They are over there, but it's just kind of funky and stuff. And the funniest thing about this piece is it has nothing in the middle, so no cushion support. Out of this is this special material that are used almost kind of like for airbags, but it has a big nice cushion, and that's all there is. So pretty much it attaches to the little clips underneath here everywhere, and it stays in place, and that's what gives you that support, like you feel there is a cushion in there, but there is not. Funny. But anyways, I'm also taking off some plastics right now in order for me to get to the seat belts, which are right here. Have to scoot the seat forward, but I'm gonna take out the seat belts, get those replaced. Definitely I'm gonna look for the seat airbag. I need to find out more about that. And fairly easy job. As far as the dashboard goes, that's for another video, due to the reason that for the dashboard, to remove the dashboard, you have to remove the whole entire center console, remove some screws, remove this center trim, and then get to the stupid dashboard. But in order to do that, I need my doors open all the way, and I just don't have enough space in my tiny ass garage. So I will wait for another sunny day to do that outside, so I can finally, probably once I install the painted hood, the painted bumper, button everything up from the underneath, from the sides, fender liners and stuff like that. That way I don't have to pick the car up again. for no reason. Once that is done, I'm gonna take it outside. This is probably a 1-day job. If I take a full day on it, it's probably a 1-day job and all this stuff will be done. Hopefully I can get my airbag by then and we should be good. Once again, thank you for watching. If you guys like what you see, please subscribe and I'll see you guys soon. The day is finally here. It is time to go and pick up my parts. They are painted. All I needed to grab is a few things. Let me show you around. I grabbed a few blankets right here, tie downs. This car is unfortunately too small to pick it up with, so I need to head out to U-Haul, maybe rent a little truck or stuff like that, and head from there. I'm pretty excited. Also picked up my new seat cover from the dealer. It's amazing, nothing ripped. So that will go on next after all the parts are put in place. So stay tuned and see you guys. I'm here at Enterprise, close to my house. Got this van ready. Rented this van, should be good for the job. Let's get it on the road, guys. I got the parts picked up, amazing quality. So it's time for me to get them out of the car and put them in my garage, and later on maybe even try putting them together. I'm not sure how long they were laying already drying, so I'm kind of thinking about it, just letting it sit a couple days in the garage, letting it dry. But I'll call the shop and ask them how long they've been laying around. And the hood is in the back, it's covered. This does look amazing though. There's not a single flaw in paint. Hopefully it matches to the original car and everything is good. Now back in my garage, when I had put the hood on, it's actually a good place. Instead of putting it on anywhere on the concrete, I could just assemble it exactly how I wanted on the car and even let it dry like that. I'm not gonna transfer any little components except this one. Transfer this little piece from the old hood, and the rest I'll do once the paint, I'm 100% sure that the paint dry, but just to be sure I'll wait. The guy at the shop said it already set for a couple days, like 2 days, so it should be good to be assembled, but better be safe than sorry. So what I'm gonna do right now, let me show you. I started taking off all the components from the old bumper, all this stuff that's salvageable. They're gonna go onto the new bumper in a second, so that will be that. Got this piece right here taken off, cleaned up a little bit. The bottom lip, that will be going on the new bumper as well, and so on. So as you can see, pretty easy and self-explanatory, so I'll continue doing that and I'll be back with you guys as soon as that is all done and we'll go from there. Even though it took most of the day, pretty happy with the results. My Mazda MX-5 Miata is finally assembled, everything lining up pretty good. I'm happy with how everything is working out. So I did the bottoming up, everything is bottomed up on the bottom. All the parts that I salvaged from the old bumper are here, except I'm just gonna put on a logo a little bit later. Everything worked out great. Next step will be to the interior. So I'll make one more video, probably one more footage for this video when the car is outside on the sun, so you guys can kind of see how everything worked out. Pretty happy with it. My car is finally almost done. There you have it.